Hello there, good evening and welcome back to my channel, Juella. Or if you're new here, then a big warm welcome to my channel. So, a completely different video for you tonight, guys. It's Saturday night. What rock and roll other way to go than do an unget ready with me. However, with a twist, with a glass of fizz. When I say a glass of fizz, it's non-alcoholic wine. It's something called no secco, so cheers. I'm gonna have a sip. Now, I've already had a glass of this with me dinner and I'm having another glass now, and then I'll probably have another glass before bed, and before I know it, that's the entire bottle. But it's all right because it's non-alcoholic. It's just like Prosecco but non-alcoholic. Anyway, so totally different idea, guys. I thought, you know what, let's do an unget ready with me. So as you can see, I've got makeup on at the moment, but I'm gonna take it all off now. Now, it's not very often that you'll see people do an unget ready with me, but you'll often see people do a get ready with me type of style video, because everyone likes to see people putting their makeup on, right? Well, sometimes it can be just as therapeutic to watch people take makeup off, but also, in my opinion, there hasn't been many YouTubers that I know who've kind of came forward on camera with no makeup on. Whereas I don't really care, so I'll do it either way, I'm fine with it. Anyway, so first things first, cotton wool pad here. Now, I would sometimes use reusable ones. I'm just going to point that out. I've got some up to the right of us here, but because I've got quite a lot of eye makeup on today, I just don't want to get them totally clogged up because I've just washed them. So I'm going to use a couple of reusable cotton rounds today, the oval ones. And I'm using the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This is super affordable. Honestly, I swear by it. I think it's absolutely fine. So let's get started and take the slap off, take the war paint off. Now, I always tend to start with my face itself, like the skin on my nose, my cheeks, my chin and my forehead. That's how I tend to take my makeup off. Now, is there a right and wrong way to do it? No, there's not. I mean, a lot of people will tell you that you should be double cleansing. Honestly, you want to see the colour of that? That's bronzer, basically. I don't wear a lot of foundation, but it's because I do contouring with bronzer. But anyway, yeah, there isn't really a right and wrong way to take makeup off, as long as you take your makeup off at the end of the day, ladies. Because, yeah, it's not nice being sat on your skin overnight. Now, I am also guilty of going to bed with my makeup on sometimes. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the big preacher of you've got to take your makeup off every night. Because, yeah, I don't always take mine off myself. However, in an ideal world, I would, of course, take it off every night. So, yeah, I'm just using the micellar water first. I don't think I've got any lipstick left on. I think it came off when I was eating my Chinese. Which, yeah, by the way, I've had Chinese food for my tea. We had a Chinese takeaway, which we normally have on a Friday night. But I had some food that needed ate yesterday in the fridge. So I made a curry last night, an Indian curry. And it was lovely. And then tonight, I thought, right, I'm having my Chinese. I love my takeaway. So we had our Chinese food tonight, and it was nice. It was okay. Actually, wasn't as nice as it normally is. I'm sitting here saying it was nice. It was all right, but it wasn't as tasty as usual. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this mascara off. It can be a right bugger to get off. It's a good mascara when it's on, but trying to get it off is another matter. So yeah, hopefully I've got the bulk of it off there. Probably need another cotton pad. So anyway, yeah, I just thought I would do an unget ready with me. Look how different one eye looks when I've like took my makeup off, and oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to get another cotton wool pad. It's disgusting, isn't it? So yeah, I thought, right, I'm just going to do something a bit different. Now, I know I've done skincare videos before in the past, but it's just something different, isn't it? Something to have a little chin wag while I'm taking my makeup off. Ugh, look at that. Seriously, imagine leaving that on your face overnight. It's not going to do it any favours, is it, ladies? So yeah, let me know your nighttime skincare regime. Now, when I'm being good, this is what I would do when I take my makeup off on a nighttime. When I'm not being good, I would sometimes in the winter months have a bath on a night time and just kind of splash my face with my bath water. And sometimes put a sheet mask on, and that's about it. Even some nights, like I say, I would go to bed with my makeup on, which is shameful. But I don't usually wear a lot of face makeup. I mean, I did today have some on. I had foundation on, and I had bronzer and blusher and everything. But I don't always do that. I normally just have a little bit of contour and bronzer, and I have my eyebrows penciled on a bit, because just to fill in like sparse gaps on them, which you'll see now. And I obviously put mascara on, eyeliner, a little bit of eyeshadow and a lipstick, and that's usually about as much as my daily makeup regime kind of consists of. But we're all different, so I'm going to give one more go with the micellar water. Now, I wouldn't usually use 3 cotton pads and loads of micellar water. My face doesn't normally need that, but I just want to make sure that we've got the bulk of this off, ladies. So yeah, this is just how I do it. Like I say, it's not right or wrong. And don't I look a pretty sight? If this is your first time on my channel, you're going to be thinking, Jesus, Julie, you look a fright. But anyway, like I say, I'm not shy in coming forward without my makeup on, because I'm only human. I don't wake up with makeup on, ladies. None of us do, unless it's permanent makeup or semi-permanent makeup. So anyway, that is the micellar water dip bit done. Next, I'm going to move on to some toner, and at the minute I'm using the Elemis Lavender Toner. Love this toner. I have been using a few different toners lately. Now, you can spritz it straight onto your face directly, or you can use a cotton pad. I usually use a reusable one, especially for toner, but like I say, I've just washed them and they're actually still a little bit damp. So I'm just going to spritz it onto this. I usually do 12 squirts, which might seem a little bit excessive, but it's not really, because it's a toner, and basically a toner levels the pH balance in your skin. It also gets off any more traces of makeup, leftover residue, pollution and dirt in your pores. So it's good for that reason, but it just refreshes your skin that little bit more as well. And yes, I've still got little tiny bits of makeup, I can tell by the colour of this cotton pad, left in my skin. So it's a good thing when you do your nighttime skincare regime, and even your daytime one, always try to include a toner in there as well, because it's a necessary part. I'm just going to put a few more squirts just over my nose area. It's where I tend to get blackheads if I do get any. So to keep that area nice and clean is really the best way forward. So yeah, that is the toning part, which just leaves your skin feeling nice and refreshed. That's a little bit dirty, guys. So hopefully that is my skin pretty much clean. And yes, I know I look an absolute fright. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give my eyebrows a little bit of a brush. I'm just going to groom my eyebrows a little bit, always in an upward motion. I wish that I had perfect eyebrows. I mean, I know not many people have, unless of course you get them laminated and microbladed and you name it. There's so many different techniques now, isn't there? Do you know what I do, ladies? Good old-fashioned tweezers. I think I've waxed my eyebrows once or twice in the past and didn't really think much of it. I haven't got loads of eyebrows, as in like they're not bushy slugs. I haven't got massive, you know, huge trees on top of my eyes. But yeah, it's not too bad. So I always give my eyebrows a little bit of a brush. Then I'm going to scrub my lips with a lip scrub, and I'm going to use the Lush Unicorn Lip Scrub. Love this stuff. It literally smells like bubblegum and it tastes like bubblegum. Leaves your lips a little bit blue actually, because it's literally bright blue. But here goes. So I give my lips a nice scrub. I do get chapped lips, especially on my lower lip. Not so much the top lip. So I tend to give the bottom lip a second go. just in circular motions. It's a sugar lip scrub. My lips are covered in it now. Now you can lick it off or you can wipe it off. I tend to do a bit of both. I like the taste of it, I don't mind. It is edible, which I know seems crazy, right? But it is edible. So I kind of wipe bits of it off and yeah, just a bit of both. Anyway, so that's the lip scrub done. Chewing on cotton wool here. I'm sat here in my pyjamas, you know. I've literally got my jammy pants on and a long sleeve jammy top on. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pop a little bit of lip balm on. I'm using the Pixie by Petra Scarlet Sorbet, which is slightly tinted as well. So I like things that are slightly tinted. Even though I'm only going to bed, it's fine. I like a little bit of colour. Especially after I've used a blue lip scrub. I don't want to look dead in the middle of the night, you know. That's just me making a silly joke. Anyway, I feel like a corpse most of the time, but it's even worse to look like one. Right, so lip balm on. Looks like I've got lipstick on, but it's not. It's just a tinted lip balm. And I love these Pixie by Petra ones. They're really nice. They're full of shea butter. They're really nourishing. They just feel so nice on the lips. So the next thing I do, truthfully, I know this seems pointless, I curl my eyelashes. Don't ask us why, but it's just something I do. I haven't got a clue why I do it. I think it's just habit. I curl my eyelashes a few times a day. I do them on a morning, I do them on an afternoon, and I do them on a night. Maybe it's OCD, I don't know. Does anybody else curl their eyelashes at night? I think there's lots of ladies out there who obviously wear false eyelashes even at night. Like the semi-permanent ones. I know a few of my friends have got them, where they've literally got them glued on, you know. Anyway, it's just so I look a little bit more feminine, just to open my eye area up. Now, when I look in the camera, I think I look quite scary. I think I look quite freaky. But when I'm looking in the mirror in front of us, I don't look quite as bad. So maybe it's the lighting in here. I'm just going to see if this ring light makes any difference. If I just bring it down a notch or two, oof, I look even more scary. No, the ring light made no difference. Anyway, so next things next. What have I done? I've done my micellar water. I've done my toner, which I do love this Elemis one, but it's quite expensive. Nice when you get them on deals. So, I mean, I got them on like a package where I got loads of freebies. Then, about once or twice a week, I try to use this by Doctor's Formula. This is the Probiotic Repairing Deep Hydration Mask, and it's beautiful. It literally smells like creamy coconuts. It is gorgeous. Now, it takes a while to soak into your skin and you only put a thin layer on, but I absolutely love it. Love, 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 love it. It makes your skin at first feel a bit strange for about half an hour, but after that, if you feel your skin, it feels as smooth as a baby's bum. So what I do is I put a bit on the back of my hand. Now, I usually put far too much on the back of my hand, but that's fine. I'll just wipe it off with a cotton pad. So yeah, I can smell that already. It smells like sun cream. If you like the smell of sun cream, then you'll like this. So I just distribute it all around my face. Yeah, I put far too much on my hand. But at the end of the day, it's a mask. So you leave it on overnight. It's not one that you're going to wash off either. I put far too much on my hand. So I'm just going to wipe that off with those. Seeing as they're going in the bin. So yeah, hilarious. So yeah, anyway, so now I am going to rub this in. But before I do that, cheers, I'm going to have another sip of my No Secco. Yum, yum, yum. Anyway, so now I'm just going to distribute it and rub it in. Now, it doesn't absorb like a moisturiser straight away, but ultimately it does act like an overnight cream on your skin. Now, it can leave it looking a little bit white at first, so don't worry, there's nothing wrong with it if your skin looks a bit white. It just, you know, takes a little while to soak in. And if you're anything like me, obviously I use far too much. But at the end of the day, it's all nourishing and good for the skin overnight. So yeah, it will look a little bit white at first. Don't use it on your eyelids. You can use it under the eye. I find that I get quite dry under my eye, literally right under there. So I do tend to make sure I get it right under, because I do get dry patches. I don't get a lot of dry patches on my skin, but if I do, it does tend to be under the eyes. Now this feels like it's dry and a little bit like a clay mask. It does that, but that's fine. It won't do you any harm at all, and it will just soak up and you'll eventually not even see it in about half an hour. So yeah, looks a bit funny at first. Even feels a bit funny, like it feels almost like, I don't know, it feels a bit like clay on your face. Obviously when you're rubbing it in, it just feels like a cream, but it feels a bit like a clay once it starts to dry, like your skin starts to feel a little bit tight, but not in an unpleasant way. So yeah, that's almost rubbed in. And then I'm going to do something that I've never tried yet before, but I promised I was going to try this stuff out, and I still haven't, so true to my word, I'm going to do it. And I thought, what better time to do it than on camera, on a video, that way you know I'm definitely using this stuff. So that's starting to dry now. I don't know if you can see, I probably look like a ghost. I look like something off True Blood. Speaking of True Blood, yeah, I'm still watching that. I don't know if I'd mentioned that I've been watching it lately. I've seen them all a million gazillion times, but I enjoy them, so yeah, I'm re-watching all my True Blood. Oh, there's a hair on that. So I'm just going to give my eyebrows another little groom, a little brush, because they are full of cream. And that's not good. We don't want the cream on the eyebrows because I'm about to do something to my eyebrows. So yeah, we've got the face cream on now. It's an overnight mask. I highly recommend this one. I got it in a rocker box. I'm just going to bring it up to the camera to show you which one it is. And of course my ring light's not focusing very well, but it's this green tube and I really, really like it. I do highly recommend it. It's beautiful. Even now, it's not half an hour, but my skin feels like it's going really soft. It's beautiful. The following morning, you've got to make sure you take it off with cleanser or face wash or both. It won't harm you if you didn't, but yeah, you've got to take it off really. You don't want to leave it on there and then apply makeup or anything. So this is the Sunny Isle Jamaican Black Castor Oil Eyelash and Eyebrow Serum. Now, I've not tried this yet, and I'm not going to do it on my eyelashes tonight, just in case I have an allergic reaction. I mean, how hilarious would that be on camera? What I'm going to do is just try it out on my eyebrows. You get your little spoolie, and then you get your serum in the little bottle. Has anybody else used this before? Because I haven't, and I haven't even got my glasses on. I haven't got my gegsies on, so I can't see what this says. It says to wash your face though and remove all dirt and traces of dirt from your eyebrows. Yeah, dip it into the castor oil, tap off any excess oil, apply a thin layer, use a clean tissue to dab away drips. Seriously, I need my glasses on. To dab away any drips that drip off from root to tip. Yeah, leave overnight, and then the next day wash your face with a mild soap or makeup remover, and etc, etc. So yeah, let's give it a go. So what does this stuff do? Well, apparently if you use it every night for 3 weeks, you're supposed to notice fuller lashes or eyebrows or both. So I'm just dipping it into the serum. Wow, that feels quite thick. That's really oily. Look at that. Don't know if you can see that or if it's just me saying, can you see that? It literally looks like cooking oil. Wow, that's amazing. What does it smell like? Can't really smell much. Unless I think it's just because all I can smell is coconut. All I can smell is blooming coconut. Anyway, right, I'm just going to quickly wipe the spoolie where it's got a little bit oily. And let's try this out on my eyebrows. Wish us luck, guys. I hope it's not going to drip all over. So you just brush it in. Oh wow, this feels really weird. It feels like sticky oil. Very strange. Very weird feeling. Don't know if I like this. Please let us know if you've used this before, guys. Wow. Feels weird. Right, I'm going to do the other one. I'm not going to dip it back in because there's loads of oily stuff on this. Definitely doesn't need any more. So basically I'm hoping it might thicken my eyebrows up a bit because they're quite sparse in areas. I mean, I've got eyebrows obviously, but they're quite sparse in some areas where I would like them to be a little bit fuller. Obviously there's ladies out there who are fighting the full slugs, who want them thinner, and I want mine just a little bit thicker. So yeah, there you go. That's all you do. Brush it on, and that's it. It's weird. It feels so strange. It does feel really, really weird. And that's really sticky. I'm probably going to have to wash that. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that one out. Very, very strange stuff. I hope it dries all right. I'm hoping it doesn't like stay really oily overnight. Obviously it's a couple of hours before I go to bed. It's only 8:30 at night, guys. It's not like I'm going to bed now. But yeah, anyway, let's put a bit more lip balm on. Always put a second lot of lip balm on at night, and then I put it on before I go to bed as well. But the one I've got by my bed, which is just behind us, is a little nooksy one, which I use before I go to bed. Can you hear the seagulls, by the way? Don't know if you can hear them in the background, but the birds are chirping, the seagulls. That's them off to bed, 8:30. Anyway, so that is it. Other than that, oh, I've just went and wiped my eyebrow, haven't I? And it's bloody oily. Anyway, other than that, I'm just going to put a little bit of hand cream on. So I'm going to have another little slurp of my Nosecco and then put some hand cream on. Ah dear, that's nice. Sound like a little old man there having a drink, like a pint of bitter. Ah, that's nice. Anyway, hand cream, I'm using the Elemis Warm Tonka and Vanilla Hand and Nail Balm. Good pea-sized amount. Definitely get it rubbed into the palms of my hands. I tend to get really dry in that area. I think it's because I do a lot of cleaning, you know, being a housewife, as we do, ladies. So I tend to give it a real good rub into the palms of my hands. Like I say, especially that part of the palm of my hand. It's particularly dry at the moment, actually. Then I tend to put a little bit more on the backs of my hands and then just give it a little rub in. And that is pretty much it, lovelies. So yeah, I just wanted you to join us on an Get Ready With Me video. Just something a bit different, isn't it? Just thought I might as well share it with you. I was going to do it anyway, so I thought, you know what, just do it on camera. Obviously I look a fright and I've got oil dripping down my eyebrow area, but yeah, I think it's mostly staying in place. Honestly, I look like something off the Addams Family. I look like a blooming zombie. This lighting's doing me no favours. It's making us look really, really pale. I mean, I'm not super tanned anyway, but I'm not usually quite this pale. Anyway, how many minutes am I in? 22 minutes. Oh my goodness, that's far too long. Definitely long enough for me to wrap this video up now, but thank you so much for joining us on this Get Ready With Me video. And yeah, I hope it encourages you to do some nice, good, pampering, nightly skincare stuff as well. Other than that, I will see you all again very, very soon for more videos. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, lovelies. Take care. Cheers. Bye for now.